Hey everyone. So today I wanted to do a more energizing flow, and this is kind of, I guess, a mixture between HIIT workout and some yoga, stretching, and just to kind of like build energy in the body. It's a rainy day here today, and rainy days are so easy to not want to do anything, which is fine, like give into that energy sometimes and just chill. But I need it. I need some energy in my day today. So I thought this would be a nice flow that we could share together and get some energy moving through the body. So that's what we'll do. So we're going to start off and we're going to do some sun salutations. And within there, we can break out into some fun movements and sweat and burn some calories and get that energy going. So let's start at the top of our mat. We'll bring our arms up and we'll swan dive forward. Ooh, I went to the gym yesterday, so I'm a little tight and sore on my legs. But that's a good thing, Halfway lift. Bring it down to plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Ooh. Pedal out the feet. Move the shoulders. And just feel the stretch. Let's come back up. Bring our arms up. And let's do another one. Come down. I'm just gonna rub out the back of my legs because they're very tight right now. Bring some warmth so we can stretch a little further. Halfway lift. And then we can bring it down. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Now from here, we're just going to do kind of like little downward facing dog push-ups. So let's do about 10 of those. And it's going to look like this. So you're just going to bend your arms and bring your head down to as close as you can to the mat. So let's do 10. Oh, baby, yeah. Maybe we could drop our knees. Come into tabletop. Let's do some cat-cows. Now let's lift up our right leg. We can bend it up. And let's do 10 basically kickbacks, but we're just going to be bringing our knee back like so. Drop that. Oh, I'm feeling the burn already. We'll bring up the left leg and let's do the same. Brilliant. Bring it down. Come down and do a child's pose. Come into seated. Okay, let's come onto our backs. Brucey's looking at me very sad because I had to take away his chew toys because every time I go to film something, he chews on his chew toy so loudly, I don't even know what it is. Like, he doesn't do that just in the afternoon. He'll do it like right around dinner time when he's getting hungry, but whatever. So I had to take his chew toys away, and he was not very happy with me. So, sorry, Brucey. Let's do some leg lifts here. So what we're gonna do is take our hands and I usually make like a formation like this, like Hove, and I put it under my butt, right at my lower back, and then we're gonna bring our legs out, and let's do 10 leg lifts. So, and you can feel the stretch in the back of the leg. Okay, let's bring our feet up, and let's bring the calves parallel to the ground, and we're just gonna twist. Ooh. Simple spinal twist here. Okay, let's switch. Oh, everything always cracks on me. I love it. Okay, we could bring it back. We're gonna come up and we're going to actually just stay. We're gonna hold boat pose just to really like amp up our core. So you can do boat pose a couple different ways. You can just be seated like this, bring your toes up and lean back. Have your hands on the ground. You could have your hands above your head like so, crossed at your chest. You could bring up your feet and again have your shins parallel with the floor. Again, whatever hand, you could have it in prayer, or you could bring it all the way up. So we're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. Ooh. I love it. Yo, when you work out your body, it feels so good. And I needed it today because you just sometimes need that burst of energy. Let me grab a sip of water. Okay, let's come up. And now, so because this is kind of HIIT, and just to explain, HIIT is high intensity interval training, which means we're doing more explosive kind of exercises, but a shorter amount of time. But HIIT is wonderful because it burns calories for hours after you're done working out. And personally, I love the less is more philosophy in life. So let's do 5 burpees. And a burpee is where you jump up, you come down, you can just kind of flop down, or you can do a push-up, and then you're gonna come back up. So we're just gonna do 5. You got this. Okay, let's do it. Right? Now let's do some stretch. So we'll put our feet together. We'll bring our arms up. And let's just stretch out the side of our body. Other side. Shake it out. Wiggle around. Dance, be silly, fuck around. Life is too short not to fuck around. Okay, now let's do some mountain climbers. These are also very fun. And again, it's just a mixture of our HIIT and yoga. You like playing around with what we can do with our bodies is really a joy. And I'm glad we get to share it. So we'll come up into a plank. And let's do 20 of these. So it'll be 1, 2. So that's how we'll count, okay? Let's go. You want to end the action? I get it. I get it. You go, boy. Okay. Hopefully you are sweating and breathing heavily, because that means that you're doing some work. So it's very nice. Okay. Now, just to kind of stretch, we'll come into a reverse table. Oh, it just feels so good. Let's come down. We'll come onto our backs. And let's do some bridges. So a bridge, you know, is where you come up and you kind of squeeze the legs, and then you can squeeze the butt. So what we're gonna do is kind of hip thrust bridges. So we'll come up like this, hold it, drop. Let's do 10. Hands down at your mat. And let's go. Very nice. And if you want another variation of kind kind of these hip thrusts. If you want to take your feet and put them together, and you can keep your legs kind of long, but then coming up, you'll feel it in your butt so much. So let's do 10 of those as well. Because I don't know about you, but this butt gets unruly. So let's go. I'm gonna hold this last one. Oh, it burns. Oh, and release. Oh, let's bring our knees up into our chest. Give ourselves a little back massage. Fly. There's a fly. There's always flies. I live by a horse farm, so flies are a constant. Now let's come up and we'll do kind of a variation of pigeon. We're gonna take our right leg to go parallel with the top of our mat, and then we're gonna flip our left leg. I've done this before. It's just so nice. It feels so good to kind of stretch out the groin and hips. You could kind of lean back here. If you want, you could go all the way down. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna chill right here. So how's your day going? I hope that you guys are doing very well and enjoying life as much as possible, because what's the point if you're not enjoying it, right? Okay. I really like that. You can give yourself a little massage in the areas that are tender. And let's switch. Ooh. I love this angle. Putting your body in it feels very good. Ooh, very tight, this guy. This guy feels very tight, so that's nice. And remember what I always say, if you feel it in your body, if there's an imbalance, so if the right side is tighter, stay in it longer on the right side, because we want to be balanced on both sides. And based on the way we live, there are things that are inconsistent. 2 flies. I now hear 2 flies. Lord. Okay. You can give yourself a little massage in the tender points. It just feels so good. All right, cool. Let's go into butterfly. We can do a forward fold. This side always pops up higher on me, so I like to push it down a little bit with my arm. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kill flies. They are just so intrusive. They always come into my home and just are relentless, and I can't take it, so I put up the fly strips, and then they get stuck and they die. And I feel terrible because I don't like to kill living creatures. I really don't. But they invade my space and my peace so much. And technically, they don't die by my hand. I don't know, I guess I'm just trying to justify the murders that occur here. May I be forgiven for that, but I don't want to, have flies just infiltrating my home to the point where it's not a sanitary place to live. But yeah, again, I won't lie to you. I have murdered many flies in my life. What are you gonna do? You come to the side, stretch out the side body. And then come over to the other side. Feels so good. And if there's a side that you feel needs a little bit more time, spend some time. Let's drop our left hand to the side and we'll bring our right hand over for a stretch. And on the other side. Wonderful. Roll anything out. Feel free to do any last pose here. Stretch out the neck. Feels very good. Put our hands to heart center. Thank you again to everyone on the internet who's fucking cool. Thanks for creating a space where we can share our lives with each other, share our practices with each other and our energy with each other, and creating safe space for each other to just connect and do cool shit together. Thank you. Really and truly, I appreciate you so much. And I hope that you feel energized and your body feels invigorated. And I apologize to the flies. I love you guys. Namaste.